I'm Coach Adriel, and here are my thoughts on should you step or should you not step. I've changed my opinion from the first video I did on this topic. I don't think not stepping is the best option. The best option is the one that works best for you. There are 3 ways to handle the bottom half of your body when throwing: not stepping, stepping, and the middle ground, rocking. Here are the advantages and disadvantages of not stepping. The most important part of perfecting your throw is making it exactly the same every time. By not stepping, you're drastically reducing the amount of moving parts, therefore making it a lot easier to perfect your throw. If you have the power and endurance, this is a strong strategy. Disadvantages: use more energy with only one body part. More likely to get a use injury with that one body part. More likely to run out of energy. A little bit more difficult making everything move forward. When you're throwing, you want everything to go forward, and there is a final little push at the end of the throw that gives the bag a little bit more power and helps it go straight. That is a little bit more difficult when you don't step. Stepping. Advantages. You might want to step if you're not strong and have trouble getting the bag to the board with minimal effort. When you play cornhole, you can have days that last over 10 hours. So if you run out of energy, you'll start playing really badly. You want a throw that is gentle on your body. You want a throw that flows easily. You want a throw that has power when you need it. You want a throw that has finesse when you need it. Adding a step to your throw can help with all of these things. By stepping, you are distributing the energy you need across your entire body to get the bag to the board. Right before you release the bag, there's a final little oomph that you give, and it gives it a little bit more power and strength so the bag goes straight. This is a little bit easier when you step or rock. Disadvantages: adds a lot of moving parts, making it much more difficult to have a consistent throw. When I first started throwing, I didn't step. I started to get really good until my body started to fall apart. I'm a retired gymnast and all of my jobs are very active, so I've got chronic injuries all over my body. So after my body started falling apart, I added a step to my throw. This made everything a lot easier, but it took me over a year to get consistent with my throw again. The middle ground, rocking. A lot of players, they have their front foot forward, up like this, and they lean everything on their back foot. And as they throw the bag, they shift their weight from the back to the front. So if they're on their back foot, shift everything to the front to the back. This is the middle ground between not stepping and stepping. You get more power than not stepping, and there's fewer moving parts than stepping. If you just started playing cornhole, I would suggest you start with not stepping. If after a couple weeks, or if it's immediately abundantly clear you do not have the power to get the bag to the board, you should implement a step in your throw. Also, if you played a different sport where stepping makes things a lot more comfortable, you should start with a step. Never go from not stepping to rocking. This transition is very difficult. You should have at least a couple of weeks of stepping so your body gets used to shifting the weight from the back to the front. This shift from the back to the front automatically happens with the step. If after a couple weeks of stepping you want to give rocking a try, go for it and do rocking for a couple weeks. At a certain point, you're going to have to commit to one of these things: not stepping, stepping, or rocking. Based on the information I gave you and your experience you have, you should pick one and then commit to it. As I said before, pick the one that's best for you and your body type. If this channel brings you value, please subscribe. If you want access to my free practice app, please click the link below. This link will give you instant access to a spreadsheet that has most of my games and put you on an email waiting list so you'll be the first to be informed when the app launches. If you are a pro player or a cornhole athlete looking for free coaching, please comment below, "I want to coach," and I'll reach out to you. Hope all 4 bags go in the hole, and see you at the boards.